Hey everybody, Max Kevin here. It's Little Kitty Podcast. It's not too long. Once again, joined by Zorro the fat, tubby fat boy. 3.5 fat boy, sitting on my lap, sleeping like a little fat boy. You know, it's winter season over here. You know, it's December. You know, so it's a little chilly willy over here. You know, so Zorro he doesn't like being cold. You know, he's like, God, what is this? I don't understand weather patterns. I don't understand why it's so cold right now. You know, so he really wants to lay on me. You know, because I'm a little warm body. You know, we got a cute little sweater on him. We'll put a cute little sweater on him so he can stay warm, but it's not enough. He doesn't like being cold. He doesn't like being alone. He wants to be held all day, kind of like me. I don't like being cold or alone. Just want someone to hold me next to the fireplace at night. Oh God, I'm so lonely. You know, anyway. Where to begin? Where to start? We got a lot of ins, a lot of outs, a lot of what have yous recently. I guess we'll just start with the UFC fight yesterday. Of course, I went 1 for 4 on my bets, which is fucking bullshit, dude. God, I don't understand what's wrong with me. Last 6 months, I don't think I've only had like one winning UFC in the last 6 months. That's like, oh God, I'm losing all my gains. You know, I was up 200%. And now I'm only up 100%. I've lost. So I started with $200, got it up to $600, and now I'm down to $400. Oh God. Oh, what's happening? This last 6 months just been. Oh no. I guess I'm losing my mojo. I'm losing my UFC mojo. You know, of course. I guess Dariush was the risky bet there. You know, of course. But the other bets, I don't know, man. Like, okay, though I did win the one for $3. You know, betting 10 to win $3 against what's his face, 41-year-old. Why can't I remember his name right now? I can see his face. I can see his ugly face right now. Oh, you guys know who I'm talking about. If you don't know, just go back to the podcast yesterday. God, okay, this is pissing me off now. God, I feel like such an old. I feel like Joe Biden right now. God, I can't remember anything. Can't remember where I am anymore. Clay Guida, that's his name. Clay Guida. Yeah. Oh God, man. Dude, I really am like losing my recall and my memory as I get older here. Oh God, I'm so old. I'm an old man. You know, anyway, Joaquim Silva beat Clay Guida, but he didn't. Clay Guida put up a pretty decent fight there, you know, for being a 41-year-old man. That guy's on some super steroids, huh? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe he just got that goat head DNA too. He's got that cardio. So yeah, that was the only one I won. He was a minus 300, so I only got $3. And then of course we had Sean Brady for his fat boy Kelvin Gastelum. Kelvin Gastelum sucks ass at wrestling, apparently. And I guess I should have known that. I mean, now that I think about it, like he's always had trouble with wrestlers. And when he went up to 185, like he only kind of faced strikers. He didn't really face any wrestlers, you know. And his losses were always like to wrestlers and submissions. Like, okay, he barely beat Chris Curtis. A lot of people thought Chris Curtis won that fight. And then, gosh, he lost to Cannonier, who's not a wrestler. He lost to Robert Whittaker, who's not a wrestler. He beat Ian Heinisch, who's, I don't know anything about it. He lost to Jack Herman's son, which he's also a wrestler submission guy. You know. He lost to Darren Till, who doesn't wrestle at all. He lost to Adesanya, who doesn't wrestle at all. Yeah, so I guess Kelvin Gastelum never really faced any wrestlers. You know, he lost to Chris Weidman, who's a wrestler. So I guess it's over for him. Kelvin Gastelum, you suck, bro. You got nothing left. I don't know. I guess he just had a terrible game plan going on Sean Brady. He was like trying to kick. He was like trying to kick him. And it's like, hey, dude, you can't kick unless you can wrestle. What are you doing? Sean Brady is a super good wrestler. You know, you can't kick someone who's much better wrestling than you. You know, you got to work on your takedown defense. Don't be kicking. Maybe show some. I don't know. His footwork was terrible. He just looked fucking terrible, man. Never looked so bad. I don't know. His career is over. Kelvin Gastelum, you can go back to eating mama's chalupas because your fighting career's over. All right. You went back down to 170. You stopped eating mama's chalupas, but you never learned how to wrestle. Your game plan was terrible. Yeah, he couldn't knock out Sean Brady, who got knocked out by Bilal Muhammad. But I guess, you know, Bilal Muhammad was able to strike with him because Bilal Muhammad's wrestling is very good, you know, so, you know. Both guys are good wrestlers. It depends on the striking there, so that's, I guess, why Bilal Muhammad was able to knock him out there. But I don't know, Kelvin Gastelum, he definitely should have won that fight, but he lost. He lost $10 down the drain. Then, of course, we had Rob Comic Sans Fonts versus Davison Figueiredo. Him, too. He has such a big reach advantage. He wasn't jabbing. Every time he tried to jab Figueiredo would also jab him back. And it's like, hey, dude, how are you getting jabbed? Every time you jab, Figueiredo's also jabbing you, but you have a 3-inch reach advantage. How are you getting jabbed? And so that was frustrating for me to watch. It's like, dude, stop getting. Yeah, Figueiredo's just counter striking was much better. And Figueiredo's. He looks like Rob Font looked way bigger. And Figueiredo's size is definitely small for the division, but his power, he's still got power, man. He was hitting Rob Font with some bomb. Rob Font was, that was, I think in the 3rd round there, Rob Font took a big hit and he was like, So, that was disappointing. That was disappointing for me. Rob Font, I don't know. He's got those long-ass arms. Felt like his jabbing should have been much better. Of course, Figueiredo's also been working with Henry Cejudo, so his wrestling's gotten a lot better. So he used a lot of wrestling against Rob Comic Sans Font, but that was frustrating to watch Rob Font not be able to jab someone that he has a 3-inch reach advantage. Then of course we had Jalen Turner versus Bobby Green. Holy shit! Of course, everyone saw the ref decided not to stop the fight and just let Bobby Green die, even though he was knocked out. He was clearly knocked out. And the ref's like, well, he's still covering his head. So he's only 99% unconscious. So I'll just let Jalen Turner throw a couple more huge bombs there till Bobby Green gets knocked out again there, So a lot of people are saying it was the worst. It was the worst ever. It was pretty bad, but I wouldn't say it was the worst ever. I've seen some bad ones, like Piotr Jan versus Aldo. Oh god, that was bad. God, even Jan for a minute, he was just beating on. I think it was 3 minutes straight. He was beating on Aldo's face, and for the last minute there, he's looking at the ref and he's like, "Are you gonna stop this?" And he just keeps beating on Aldo's face. It's like, come on, he hasn't moved for 2 minutes. You want me to really beat on his face for another minute here? That was pretty bad. Then, of course, we had Chris Weidman versus Luke Rockhold. That was also quite bad. That should have been stopped much earlier. That basically ruined Chris Weidman's career, basically, because Herb Dean, best in the business, decided to let it go. I don't know about that one. So, anyway. Feel bad for Bobby Green, man. That was some serious concussions. He didn't need, anyway, but he definitely, Jalen Turner definitely should have won that fight. Yeah, of course, we had Dariush versus Arman Tsarukyan, and of course lost that one. That was a risky bet, but at the very beginning of that fight, Dariush was throwing the kick there. He hit him with a couple kicks there, body kicks, and I was like, yeah, right, that's Dariush's bread and butter, body kicks, because his wrestling. And Tsarukyan, too. The fight didn't go on long enough for them to actually wrestle. But, Dariush's boxing defense, once again, lost him the fight there. When I first saw it, of course, same with everyone, we thought he got knocked out by that knee. But the knee kind of barely grazed him. And then Arman Tsarukyan, he just throws this hook with one leg. He's on one leg with his knee still in the air. He throws a hook, hits Dariush in the jaw there, knocks him out. I don't know. I feel like that hook could not have had that much power if he's standing on one leg. I feel like Dariush's chin is just gone now, man. After he got knocked out. He's been knocked out. All of his losses, all of Dariush's losses are knockout losses, So, he got knocked out by Oliveira. What there's other losses? He went on an 8-fight winning streak, but his losses back in the day, he got knocked out by Alexander Hernandez. That was 5 years ago in 2018. But I don't know if maybe in sparring he got some concussions there, but I feel like his chin. I feel like Dariush's chin is just gone, man. To be knocked out by that, or maybe Tsarukyan's just that strong. I don't know. I feel like you can't really generate that much power on one leg after you threw a knee, So I feel like Dariush's chin is just gone. So that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, mostly because I lost my money. I don't really care about his career, but I just care about my $10 that I lost. So sucks for Dariush. Dariush Gadooshed Dariush. Jesus didn't help you this time. I guess it looks like Allah is more powerful than Jesus. I'm converting to Islam. Is Tsarukyan, is he even Islam? I don't know. I feel like he's from he's Armenian Russian. He's Armenian Russian, so I don't know. I don't know if he's Islam, if he's Muslim or not. Oh, Armenian people, are they Muslim? I don't even know. Armenians. Armenian religion. Let's check. Before Christianity, Armenians adhered to the Armenian Indo-European native religion, a type of indigenous polytheism that predated the Urartu period, which subsequently adopted several Greco-Roman and Iranian religious characteristics. They have Greco-Roman religious? Man, I guess that's why they're so good at wrestling, huh? Their wrestling god's Greco-Roman. Okay, in 301 AD, Armenia adopted Christianity as a state religion, the first to do so. Okay, so I guess Armenians are Catholic Christians. They believe in Jesus. The history of the Jews in Armenia. I'm not clicking on that article. Definitely not doing that. Definitely not. Anyway, I guess don't listen to my UFC picks because I've just been sucking. Balls. Of course, next week we got Song Yadong. He should definitely win that one. Anthony Smith, he should definitely lose that one. Nasrat Hakbarast, the clone of Kelvin Gastelum, he also kind of sucks. Anyway, let's see what else we got going on here. Okay, last night I had a little set at the Tokyo Comedy Bar. You know, we only had 4 people in the audience, but they were like the best audience I've ever had. I couldn't, like three of them were what we call laughers. You know, they were just laughing at everything, and like these huge belly laughs too, not just like chuckles and giggles. They were like, oh, you know, laugh out. They were ruffle mayoing. You know, oh, it was a great feeling, man. It was great. You know, I mean, it's not like I performed. I mean, every comic was getting laughs. You know, they were just laughing at everything, man. But oh, it's such a great feeling, you know? I mean, they were making me laugh, too, you know? Like, I've done this set 100 times, so it doesn't make me laugh anymore. But their laughter, you know, laughter's contagious. They were making me laugh, so. It's just a good feeling, you know, when you can make people laugh. And then you laugh, and it's just like, oh, everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. You know? I wish I could do that. I wish I have a couple friends that are laughers, you know? A couple friends that just kind of laugh at everything. But I don't really do that, you know? It's very difficult for me to laugh, actually. Especially when I'm listening to jokes, because when I listen to jokes, I'm always analyzing them, you know, so, my mind is analyzing the joke and not actually just, like, thinking about the joke, just being a silly goose, you know, so, it's very difficult for me to laugh when I listen to other people's jokes. Unless I'm drunk. You know, unless I'm drunk, because then I stop analyzing and just kind of enjoy myself, and I'm just like, oh, he said pussy, he said penis. Anyway, I got a roast battle on Saturday. I got to roast England, the UK. I guess on the poster it says I'm roasting England, but most of my jokes I wrote about the UK, because you know, who gives a shit? Same country anyway, right? And yeah, I guess they're coming along. I guess they're all right. You know. You guys got any jokes in the UK? What can we say? Most of my jokes are about Prince Andrew. And colonialism. And, I don't know, I guess British people just being ugly in general. You know how many supermodels came out of the UK? I don't know. I can't name any. It's like their most beautiful people are what, like Elizabeth Hurley? I guess she is pretty hot, actually. But, Who's it like a, you know, everyone's like Princess Diana was being, I don't know, Princess Diana, I give her like a, I don't know, 6? I give her like a 6, you know? She's alright. I mean, I don't know about that short haircut. I mean, maybe if she had longer hair, you know? Long hair is attractive, kids. Kind of remind, yeah, last night at Tokyo Comedy Bar, like, after my set's over and the open mic's going on, I was hanging out with the other comedians talking, like, this girl walks in, she looks like she's drunk or something, she's got, like, tattoos on her face. There's a girl, she got these like tribal tattoos on her face. I was like, holy shit, dude. What did your dad do to you? You got tribal tattoos on your face. So anyway, I hope she had a fun night. You know, I don't think she knew where she was. She seemed like really drunk or on drugs or something, or maybe she's just fucking crazy. But like, her English wasn't very good either. You know, she was, anyway, she had tattoos on her face. That's all I can remember. Don't get tattoos on your face, kids. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. What else can we talk about? Oh yeah, okay. One more thing there. I don't know if you guys are watching the gold price. If you're following the gold price as I follow the gold price. On Friday, gold closed its highest ever. You know, of course the previous high price for gold was like 2,085 or something like that, but it never actually closed that high. You know, I think the highest close was like 230 or something. You know, so gold had its highest close ever at like 273 or something. So it closed on Friday, 2,073, its highest close ever. Then on Monday, when the markets opened in Asia, it shot up. It shot up to 2,146. So about $70 increase to its highest traded price ever, 2,146 Monday morning in Asia, and then took a giant diarrhea dump the rest of the day. By the time it closed in America, it was down to 2,030, so it dumped $110 in a 24-hour period. The same 24-hour period, it hit a new all-time record high. It dumped $110. So I think I don't know. Maybe some traders are shorting it, you know, because it just reached. They had the algos. As soon as it reaches all-time record high, just start shorting it. And of course, all the central banks around the world definitely don't want the gold price to go up. So they're doing all they can. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It's definitely going to break out. You know, of course, gold just had a quadruple top. You know, they say triple tops never hold. Almost never hold, like less than 1% of the time. If a stock triple tops, it's going higher. And, last time gold triple topped, it didn't go higher. It fell back down. So that was like a 1% chance for that to happen. And then gold quadruple topped last week, which probably never happens. Probably statistically almost never happens. And, yeah. So then it went up again on Monday. So I don't know. I feel like it's definitely got to go. I mean, it's been 12 years now. It's been 12 years now that been waiting. Never should have gone down in 2011. Never should have gone down in 2020. So it definitely shouldn't. It definitely should not go down. But somehow it magically does. Of course, a lot of people are buying cryptocurrency for some reason because they're fucking retarded. I don't know what's wrong with people. Why would you ever buy nothing? You know, a lot of people still don't understand it about cryptocurrency. Is like. They're like, oh, Bitcoin, there's only 21 million of them. It's like, no, there's infinite because it's a computer program. You can just write the computer program again. How do you not understand that? How do you not understand that computer programs cannot have a limited supply because you just write them again? That's like asking, what's the supply of Romeo and Juliet? That doesn't make any sense, right? Because it's a story. You can just write it again. You know? Just like every computer program, you can copy them infinitely. And you can just physically write them again. Computer programs cannot have a limited supply. And yet so many people in this world are so fucking dumb that the biggest scam of all time is reaching over $40,000. You know, anyway, thanks for listening. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow.